you know, the holiday season is approaching. Are you starting to create a budget, wondering what you could buy and not break the bank? Are you stressed out from school or work, trying to figure out a way that you can decompress? Or maybe you just have a lot of built-up energy or a creative mind and you want to find a way to use it. Well, here's the answer to all your problems. I know you're asking, how the heck is this going to work for me? How is this going to solve my problems? Well, let me illustrate. The mason jar we've come to know was made by John Landis Mason in 1858 when food preservation was really important. He made a couple new changes to his design, which is the screw on top and the clear design, which was not available before. It was stated in a New York article who made that mason jar. And it's honestly amazing how such a simple thing can create so many benefits and there's so many varieties. This is including the different versatile options like canning, the sauce, or any kind of dried fruits or anything like that. For lighting, for storage, for gifts, like this candle actually made for all of the women last Christmas. For glassware, anything from drinking lemonade to beer. Decorations, which this was actually really fun. We put a hole in it and filled it with lights. It's a great decoration, especially for the holidays. And also, it's a wonderful hobby and a creative outlet. So, some of the positive effects were actually stated in the New York Times article titled, "Hobbies Are Rich in Psychic Rewards." Some of the positive effects are including on the brain. When you're in something that you enjoy in some sort of hobby, it activates what's called the nucleus accumbens as well as the septal zone. As Dr. Azizi says from Temple University, but it's your feel-good area. It makes you feel good about life. So we have that, and then also it helps focus your mind. And when your mind gets focused, when you're engaged, you feel energized, and the energizing comes from the higher levels of neurotransmitters, which puts you into what's called a flow state, where time kind of ceases to exist, you're just in enjoyment. Also, the creativity creates positive thinking, self-esteem and confidence, as well as it motivates you in home life and any sort of situation. It can make you have more motivation. And of course, it's a stress relief. When you do something that you enjoy, it relieves stress, and it's really important when you're stressed out about work or about school or anything like that, that you have a way to decompress, which I'll probably do after this. Anyway, since the holidays are coming up, one really important thing is that there's a great debate of whether you buy store-made things or you make homemade gifts. Mason jars are actually really great for this. According to Gallup in 2007, they did a study, which I don't know if you guys know, but Gallup's they do all kinds of surveys. They're really prestigious, and they estimated that this Christmas that we'll each spend about $764 on Christmas presents, which is a little steep, especially with the economy. With a mason jar gift, you can buy a mason jar for even $1 at the Dollar Tree. And it can be as cheap as a few bucks versus obviously the $764 you're spending otherwise. A lot of times when you go and you buy things from the store, we tend to overspend too, and that would alleviate that problem as well. And obviously with something like this, you put time aside, you put thought into it. It's more of a personal thing, which obviously for the recipient is nice to see as well. One other thing is that it's really eco-friendly. According to the Livestrong article, Importance of Recycling Glass, it actually takes less energy to make recycled glass from other recycled glass rather than using from virgin materials. And in fact, University of Colorado says for every bottle that you recycle, it saves enough energy to light a 100-watt bulb for 4 hours. And also, it's just as strong as made from virgin materials. It doesn't lose anything in the recycling, so they're very eco-friendly. So kind of to conclude everything, as we can see, I know it's a simple thing and something kind of funny to laugh at, but if you think about it, there are so many benefits. It has so many benefits, so many endless possibilities, and I think that that's really important. Also, it's a smart investment. You can use it, reuse it, it's cheap. If you decide down the line, you can use it for years. If you decide down the line, I'm done with it, you can recycle it, get your money back. So it's great, great investment. And because of that, it's literally never a waste. So get one of those.